Welcome back YouTubers to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're following me right now, my name is Aspie and I'm all about creating mental health and awareness versus sharing you guys my life stories with Asperger's syndrome, OCD and the like, so that you can get the lowdown of me as a person, as well as creating some mental health and awareness series along the way, as well as some other bits and pieces that I was hoping to address, regardless what it may be, like little pearls of wisdom and, you know, based on my experiences of everyday topics that may need to be discussed, regardless what it may be that's close to my heart at that time. So just bear in mind that some of the tips and advice that I give to you is based on some of my training versus my life experiences, and just to know that some of it may not be beneficial to you but of others, just to respect that, and hopefully that we can respect one another, as well as just some of these tips and advice, regardless what it may be, that, you know, you may be able just to pass it on to someone else you think you deem fit for it if you see certain signs and symptoms of certain everyday mental health disorders, maybe. Who knows? But in no further ado, guys, at this point of time, I'm going to do a how-to guide, as I shared before. I'm going to do one based on how to handle an autistic child behaviour, broken down into 9 methods. This is the third method, method 3 though, of how to handle an autistic behaviour and dealing with meltdowns and tantrums. Some of this may obviously sound familiar of this part of the method or not. You can't, please bear in mind with me, I humbly apologise. Pretty much if it does, then you know the drill. You can just maybe, I don't know, switch off or just turn to another channel, but this shouldn't hopefully be sounds too repetitive and all that, but some of this reinforcement can go a long way. So, number 1, understand why disruptive behaviours may occur. Possibilities may include for this type behaviour to occur for these are, number 1, frustration over a lack of communication. Imagine having something important to say but being unable to form the words and coherent sentences that you want to say. This will feel extremely frustrating and your child may act out. Number 2, it may be a sensory overload for them. Autistic individuals may become so overstimulated when there is too much going on in the room, like bright lights, loud noises, may be very upsetting and painful for them. This can lead to their meltdowns, which may look like a tantrum but aren't done on purpose, or shutdowns which involve passivity and withdrawal, which many people, like I said before, tend to get tantrums, meltdowns and the like of what this is all about. So I suggest that with this, just to revert back to my bit of what a meltdown versus a shutdown versus all those other, meltdown stages are all about. A desire not to do something. When pushed to do something, they may not want to do it, so your child might throw a fit. Last but resort. If a child doesn't believe that you will respect verbal or alternative communication, they may act out due to the belief that this is the only way to be acknowledged and accepted and actually be received in a regular pattern. Number 2, react calmly and compassionately to the child. Never raise your voice or frighten your child. Behave the way you want your child to behave when they are angry, because they will learn from watching you, as you know. Take the time to cool down if you need to. Make it clear that you care about what's bothering them, even if you don't know what it is. Help your child to calm down. Allow them to have some of their quiet time. Offer to use some self-calming strategies together. Figure out what strategy may work best for you and the child. Number 3, offer help. Show your child that they don't have to deal with frustration or overstimulation alone. If, for example, your child is upset because you are pushing them to make the bed, you can offer to make the bed together, or let the issue drop altogether. Number 4, use rewards. It can be very effective to offer your child a reward for completing a task or handling a frustrating situation. Perhaps your child is afraid of the doctor's appointments but loves building model cars. Tell your child that once the doctor's appointment is over, the 2 of you can build a car together. Doing so adds a level of excitement and possible rewards at the end of it, which may be enough to handle their frightening situation in the first place. Well, this was a quick brief overview of method 3, basically, of how to handle an autistic child's behaviour, dealing with meltdowns and tantrums. Give me a like for thumbs up for support. Comment below if there's anything I missed. Sure, engage with me. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, Facebook. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to share these videos around to family and friends. No further ado, guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.